All right, so I rewatched the video and I chose a piece of evidence from the text that I want to use. So Admira's mother says, "I'm sorry the war happened. It needn't have been. So many people died." So I'm going to use that as my quote. Okay, and so I like that quote because it shows how the desires and hopes and expectations got in the way of what actually happened, which fits with should the opinions of others affect you. So I'm going to say, I'm going to add who said this. So this is Admira's mother. And it happens around the 3 minutes and 3 seconds in the video clip. Okay. Admira's mother expresses regret at the entire situation, which led to the former's deaths. It shows how often conflict outside our control does impact our destinies. Okay. So, what new ideas do you find in this text? I find the idea that the family supported their relationship, but totally unrelated circumstances ended it. So I'm going to put that. The families. Another idea that I found in here was the idea of racial, ethnic, religious conflict, which is kind of like the family conflict, but a little bit different. Okay, so I said that the family supported their relationship, but wartime forces ended their love. I'm just fixing my typos. And then the second idea I found was that racial, religious, and ethnic conflict interfered with Admira and Bosco's relationship. Period. This is kind of like the family feud between the Montagues and the Capulets. Okay, and then we did this today on June 1st. Okay, so finally, should the opinions of others affect our own destinies? So I think that in this case, like a wartime situation, it shouldn't, but that's completely outside of our control. We can't say that, the circumstances in my city shouldn't affect me, because they do affect you, or at least to some extent they affect you. And then a good example is if you have been watching the news, or even if you haven't been watching the news, yesterday there was a curfew, so that affected everyone, even though you have maybe nothing to do with the protests or what's going on in LA.